So let's take a look at the corn. I planted rows and rows of corn. I got 2 stalks full of flies and bugs and some kind of leafy white stuff. There was a ladybug, which is okay, but I don't know what that stuff is. So, and of course the leaves are brown because they're being radiated by this nucleated chemtrail sun. This is all geoengineering, weather modification, weather warfare, attack on our foods, GMOs, pesticides. Now the people that are planting crops and they're using all the Monsanto's pest, fertilizers, then they're getting a little bit better results, but they're still not getting the really good results. When I was a kid, my dad used to plant 1 tomato plant, and we would get hundreds of tomatoes off of 1 plant. Now you're lucky to get 4 or 5. And this is in a greenhouse, so I said, well, let me try the greenhouse. I've got maybe about, I would say on average, I've gotten about 3 tomatoes off of all these plants. This one is turning black. It's got plenty of water. There's nothing wrong. It's got a beautiful greenhouse. Here, I've produced a few cucumbers, but they're all being deformed and they won't grow. They get about this big and that's it. Then they start dying. Bell peppers, the same thing. The limbs are dying. And look, plants, plenty of fertilizers, plenty of food. Your bell peppers are not growing big. They're really, really small. And they're kind of deformed. Genetic modification from nanoparticulates that are being sprayed on us, on all our fruits and vegetables. Here's a very deformed, dead cucumber. Have no clue. I've been coming in here watering them every day, but they just are drying out and they're dying. Plus, a lot of the flowers on the tomatoes, they're flowering, but then the bees are not here to fertilize them. So look, I'm going to show you a perfect example. The flowers are dying and there's no fruit or vegetable. So that means the bee failed to pollinate the flower. So same thing with these cucumbers. They flowers, but I'm not getting the cucumbers because there's no pollination, no bee. So guys, I've been telling you this. I've been filming chemtrails for almost 4 years now. That is what they call a chemtrail sky. It is not a normal cloud system. We've got clouds mixed with chemtrails. By the way, in Mississippi at NASA, they have a big giant engine that makes clouds. And it actually can create rain. So read HR 2977 if you don't believe what I'm talking about. And what they're doing is not only controlling the weather, but there's a multiple agenda. Now they're going to come out and say, hey, we've spent $8 trillion on this geoengineering because of climate change pretty soon. They have no clue what they're going to come out with. They're psychopaths. Complete crazy. Trying to control the weather. I think that's what happened in the days of Noah. So they're going to come out and probably say, well, because of climate change, or, of course it was global warming, we've decided to do this project. It cost $8 trillion a year. They're going to throw that in our national defense budget. They're going to bankrupt our country, and plus we're going to have no food. So there's going to be food shortages, and only the rich are going to be able to afford the food, and I mean the real rich. So this is what's coming very soon. Because guys, they might have storage, and they're gonna fake you out for a while. They've got food storage, and you notice in Walmart, the food prices are going up, 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 up. And of course, you got the monster corporations in all your cities and towns, Walmarts, that are going to control everything. So Walmart's going to be the only place with food. The other stores are not going to get food. It's only going to be the global corporations. Safeway will have food because they're a free, whatever store that is a Freemasonic store, or part of the Bilderbergs, the Illuminatis, these secret societies. This is who's doing this geoengineering, by the way. Bankers. World globalist bankers from European banks. Has nothing to do with America. They've taken over your government. They've taken over your Navy. They've taken over your military. Every organization that says federal in America right now is being controlled by the European banks and European investments. Just like the 100-year charter. And now, they're going to get our guns and they're going to starve us out. Now, they've got food supplies, no doubt. But you'll be begging for food and water. The chemtrails have also, from the fracking and the chemtrails, it's also poisoned your water. You have no clean water in none of your wells. This is all done by design. This is not global warming. This is not climate change. This is evil men who think that they're gods over men, just like in the days of mythology, that have decided to destroy so that they can create a one-world government, a one-world nation, a one-world religion, so they can just sit on a throne. And by the way, their bloodlines will be pure because they have all the abilities to purify the chemtrails and nanoparticulates out of their blood. They have all the abilities to grow real foods. They've got the real science, and they've done nothing but educate our people how to starve to death. None of our kids know how to grow a garden. Think about it. I do. My generation did, but not our kids today. Matter of fact, they're so addicted to pain pills and pills that they're just going to panic and starve to death. So, and this is what they'll do. They will definitely conform to the New World Order agenda, and this is the goal, to get you so stupid and so weak. Not only in the chemtrails and the fluoridated chemtrails poison your body and weaken your immune system, but also gets into your endocrine system, which is your brain, okay? And it will make you extremely stupid. So, as a matter of fact, you'll see my videos as, boy, he's crazy, because you can't comprehend the wisdom that I'm talking about. You haven't done the research, and you will not comprehend what I'm telling you. God bless.